What happens when officers encounter a mass shooter who was once a police chief?
Great pickup in the shots fired. He's got a left rifle. Reloading. Right side toward a forerunner.
Hello everyone, I'm Mike. Today's case took place in Trabuco Canyon, California. On May 3rd, 2023, a mass shooting occurred at Cook's Corner Biker Bar in Trabuco Canyon. The gunman was later identified as 59-year-old John Snowling, who joined the Ventura Police Department in 1986, beginning a 28-year law enforcement career during which he served in relatively safe divisions such as the Traffic Unit and the Homeless Outreach Center. In 2001, John was transferred to head the Pacific Mall substation, while also concurrently serving with the Ventura Police Association. As president, and because the crime rate in his area was extremely low, John retired smoothly in 2014 as a police chief. In December 2022, John amicably divorced his wife, Mary Snowling, ending 30 years of marriage. Afterward, Mary moved to Orange County to care for her ailing mother, but unexpectedly John tracked her down through her Facebook location and began a deadly rampage. The scene was in complete chaos, and soon the police received multiple emergency calls for help.
Do you see anyone there?
I can't see him because I don't want to stick my head out, but he's still shooting.
Okay, where is he shooting from?
Well, he did come in one side of the bar, started shooting at the band, starting to shoot at the bar. He had struck 2 or 3 people.
What is your name?
And wait, I see him now.
Okay, is he white? Is he white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
I can't. He's white. Looks like a fuck. God damn it! I can't see, but he's still shooting. Yeah, I see him. He's wearing a cap. And
What color is the cap?
In the separate parking lot.
What color is the cap?
Black, blue, black. Yes.
And shirt?
He's reloading.
What's the shirt?
I can tell him what.
What color is the
Can't see
shirt?
the fence. Light blue, maybe blue. He's still got a fucking gun out there. He's aiming.
John, holding 2 guns, stormed into the bar and began shooting wildly, gunning down at least 5 people within just 5 minutes, including his ex-wife, Mary Snowling. Subsequently, the nearest Orange County deputies, Jessica Rasco, Brandon Espinoza, and Juan Contreras, rushed to the scene to handle what could be described as one of the highest-level mass shootings in U.S. history. Now let's take a look at Officer Jesse's body cam footage.
Yeah, it's a male. Blue shirt, shorts. You look like great pickup with the door open. Great pickup with the door open. Great pickup with the door open.
A concerned citizen provided Jesse with Chief John's location, and the officer floored the accelerator, soon spotting the suspect in the parking lot. Just as Jesse was about to get out of the car to warn John, he opened fire directly.
Great pickup with the door open. Shots fired. I got it. 457 shots fired. He's got a left rifle.
Listen to that sound. John had already switched from a handgun to a rifle. In close quarters, he used 2 pistols, but for engaging police at a distance, he decisively switched to a rifle. As a former chief, even in a gunfight, his thinking was sharp, truly different.
He's coming up the right side of the hill. Right side of the hill. Cover the right. Fuck this stuff. He's got the description matches. The description matches. Behind that. Stay. Wait.
At this moment, the distance between the 2 reached 80 meters, and seeing the firepower imbalance, Officer Jesse also decisively switched to a rifle.
He's on the right side. Right side. He's behind that. He's on the right side of the Toyota. Right side of the Toyota. Right side of the Toyota on the right. Right side. Right side of the Toyota. I got switching back. Right side Toyota 4Runner. Right side Toyota 4Runner. I'm reloading. Reloading. Right side Toyota 4Runner. Ah, fucking bitch.
After switching to the rifle, the officer used a scope to confirm John's appearance and relayed this information to colleagues who had just arrived at the scene and were still very confused. At this point, John suddenly began shifting his shooting position, moving from the pickup to a large tree 10 meters away. Upon noticing his movement, the officers concentrated their fire and began sniping.
Behind the tree! Behind the tree! Behind the tree! He's reloading! Reloading behind the tree! Behind the tree! Big tree! Behind the tree! He's still behind the tree! Hey, we got... Behind the tree! Cover it! Reload! He's behind the tree! Behind the tree!
Behind the tree by the black man!
I'm not seeing movement. Where's he at?
You guys see any movement? Stand by!
Anybody got eyes? You good? Hey, reload, reload. I got you covered.
Hey, reload if you guys need to reload. I got cover.
After several rounds of shooting, Jesse emptied the first magazine.
Hey,
That's not
movement. Right up the tree. Right up the tree.
Behind you.
Copy, copy.
Right up the tree, left.
He's reloading. He's got his rifle. He's behind that tree still. He's got a shotgun. That's a shotgun.
John was also moving while looking for a shooting angle. Because each patrol car was equipped with only one rifle, the 7 officers on the scene had only 3 rifles in total.
Black van, right? Black van? Left in the black van. Left in the black van. Behind that big tree. You got any eyes? You good? He dropped it. I think he dropped it. Yeah, fuck. You ready? I got you. I'm up here with you. I'm with you. He's still there. He's still standing. Let me see your fucking hands. Yeah, he's still behind the tree. Hands in the air. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there behind the tree.
Based on the shooting distance and John's firepower, the remaining 4 officers could only stay idle. One wrong move could be fatal, and all the officers were in a state of extreme tension.
He got the gun in his hands. Hands are up. Left in the tree. Wait, he's still there behind that tree.
They couldn't even reload smoothly. However, at this moment, John's constant movement successfully made the officers lose sight of their target. At this time, John was weaving and shooting wildly between the vehicles and the large tree in the parking lot, once again causing the officers to lose sight of him. At this point, after multiple rounds of shooting, the officers had used up much of their ammunition and began reloading in unison.
You good? Yeah, I'm good. Do me a favor. In this is an extra mag in my tactical bag. This is my one, yeah, right? No, it's over there behind that one. Give me an extra mag. Did you hear that? They're gonna get this. It's right in here. It's in my. Listen to me. There's a green bag. There's multiple mags in there that are loaded. Can you grab them from me? This one right here with the trunk open. You're nice and slow. I got you covered. You're good. You're good. Right here behind this tree. He keeps poking out with a shotgun, bro.
At this moment, more backup officers arrived, but they saw that John had suddenly collapsed behind the tree and stopped moving.
We have to move this way. Shooter right here? Yeah. Right here? No, right here. No, the shooter is not red. The shooter is not red. Is that a victim?
About 2 minutes later, the officers organized a tactical team to begin approaching John. It should be noted here that the officers at the scene apparently did not have Peyton. Without a shield bearer, approaching John, who had a shotgun, was extremely dangerous.
Spread out! Spread out, spread out.
We can see a victim lying on the roadside who was shot down by John. Judging from the duration of the earlier firefight, it's almost certain they didn't make it. After approaching John, the officers found he had been shot several times and no longer had the ability to resist. They then arrested him and administered emergency medical aid, but when paramedics arrived, John was pronounced dead at the scene. Afterward, we learned that a total of 180 shots were fired by both the police and John, of which John fired 68. At the scene, police found 2 handguns, a rifle, and a shotgun in his possession. He had used these weapons to kill 3 people. 6 people were killed and others injured, with the first to be shot being John's ex-wife, Mary. Police then raided John's property in Ohio and discovered detailed attack plans. After tracking Mary's location through her Facebook posts, John traveled across the United States to the bar she frequently visited. He shot her in the face, and after Mary fell to the ground, John thought she was dead, then began shooting at the other customers. When the rescue personnel arrived, they found that Mary was still breathing, and after 2 days of emergency treatment, she survived. She told reporters that John was extremely controlling, while she herself liked making friends, so John was always very paranoid. This was the fundamental reason for their divorce. Their 2 children are already adults. The son works at the Ventura Fire Department. After the divorce, John bought a house in Ohio, and she thought they would each live peacefully and enjoy their later years. But unexpectedly, he tracked her through her location and came over, causing such a terrible tragedy. In this incident, the 7 officers fired a total of 112 shots, hitting John 5 times and causing his death. The district attorney announced that all of the officers' gunfire was lawful and compliant, and that after completing administrative leave they could return to their posts. In May 2024, Officer Jessica Rasco and her colleagues were recognized for taking enormous risks in this case and successfully neutralizing a police chief-level shooter, earning the 2023 Top Officer Award. At the award ceremony, Jesse said he can still hear bullets whizzing past his ears, but at the time his mind was focused solely on tactics. He was glad to have successfully stopped the suspect and to have survived to attend a wedding a month later. Many friends he had saved attended to support him, which deeply moved him. He also hopes that the victims may rest in peace. Alright, that's it for today's video. So what do you think? Did Chief John's combat ability match his rank? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. Finally, please give Mike a triple like. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.